Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. This is our first vlog in the house.
In the new house.
Yeah, living in the new house. We have been here for 2 weeks today.
No.
We've been here for 2 weeks
Bloody
today.
hell.
There was a bit of a backlog with the posting of our videos where we shot that one about buying the house, and
Over
then we
4
had
months.
then we had the moving in, and we had the house tour, which we'd already done just prior to moving in, so we've had a little bit of time to take it easy. But today we are making a start. Now we're going to cover this in lots of future videos, so if you're interested in what we're going to get up to inside the house, outside the house, in terms of like decor and interiors, then make sure you're subscribed to our channel.
But today we're
Project
looking
today,
at the living room.
we're looking at the living room. We have had some help from AI this morning, which I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about in the car.
So we're gonna head to one of our local homeware shops. We just love their furniture.
Let's go.
Come handsome.
God, this is just amazing, isn't it?
Listen to that gravel.
Oh,
Hang on.
yeah.
It's a bit tight.
Oh,
what did
Tigger.
I say? Tigger.
My hay fever eyes are really playing me up. Oh, look at Minnie's bed behind me. There we go, sort of. Okay, so in terms of projects, we have prioritised the garden. So that was kind of our first priority with the house, because we've got furniture that we're using and it's functional, but the garden wasn't completely finished by the developer. Some of the ground was left to be
Grow natural sort of flowers and weeds and stuff. So we just need to address that.
So that is a priority. So we're currently waiting for a start date on the garden. So now we've got some time on our hands. It's then well, what's next?
I've just realised the bit we just drove past
was where we were parked
was
that
where
time.
we stopped in the vlog that we've just posted about the exchange. Guys, I'd like to quickly just say, yesterday we posted the We're Moving vlog, and I just want to say thank you for the love.
Oh yes, so many congratulations from anyone that comments regularly.
DMs, comments. We've had so much engagement on it. People wishing us well. It's just such a nice feeling, and I feel like that's sort of why we love doing this. Sorry about the back, by the way, there's a few things in the back. This is a post-move car. We do this because we enjoy doing it, but also because YouTube's such a nice community, which we'd heard from previous YouTubers anyway, and we just really experienced that in the last video, and I'm just so appreciative, and it sort of just fills your cup. It fills you with so much love. And
it does.
Yeah, anyway.
It makes sharing it all the more worthwhile.
Just a big thank you.
Yeah. I always have to hold this camera, don't I? Slightly.
I know, we should get one of them car tripods.
We've said this so many times.
We do talk quite a bit in the car.
Back to what I was saying just a second ago. Naturally, we've had discussions about all of the rooms in the lead up to moving into the property, literally starting back in February. We've spoke about all them rooms, haven't we? About things that we'd like to do.
Oh yeah, before we moved in.
So we do have a lot of plates spinning, and we needed to start somewhere. So that somewhere today is going to be the sofa.
Because we always knew we'd start with the living room. The
Yeah.
house that we are living in now is significantly bigger than our old one. It's funny actually.
The furniture looks like it belongs to the borrowers.
I was talking to my friends earlier on our group chat, and they were saying how's it all going? And I and how is it waking up there and stuff. And I said, isn't it funny, you spend all these years making a home, and then you buy a new home and you start again. So it feels like you're waking up in an empty space, because it's so not put together. We had a plan of where we would start, what sort of vibe we wanted to go for. So yeah, today is first day of seeing what we like, what we don't like.
We had a vision for that living room. So that vision has kind of been compiled of inspiration we've pulled from stores. Will absolutely loves West Elm, which I do too, but you particularly love it, don't you?
Yeah, I really like it.
I really like modern hotel vibes. I really like where we stayed in the Maldives. I like the Corinthia in London. I like those kind of really hotel-like curtains. So we put all that into AI this morning. This is a joke. This image is exactly what we have both pictured for this room.
But we got a picture of it.
Yeah.
We've got our picture up here.
It's such a helpful tool. I couldn't recommend it more. So yeah, that's kind of our mood board. We've taken some measurements, and yeah, we're gonna head to our favourite local home store to start looking at sofas because we love the quality and we've always admired them, and we know many people that have them and speak really, really highly of that quality. And we have massively missed an L-shaped sofa, even though we adore the sofa that we got, what, a year or two ago. Sounds terrible.
And we specifically bought a sofa that wasn't L-shaped, so it would look
a certain way. Which,
boy, it fit its purpose in the old house.
Yeah, it did, but we can't lay together, and we miss that so much on like movie nights. So
we lie sideways, and then Charlie gets the hum. I love being on the sofa. And he's
I hate it.
I'm so uncomfortable.
But I won't be. Once we've got a new sofa, I'll love the sofa again.
I hope so.
So we are going to sell our old sofa, but depending on when we order the new one and the lead time, is this a joke?
Oh no.
Just go, just try it.
Oh no, I can go left down there and I can go another way. Hang on.
We'll do that. Oh my god, it's all happening.
What colour is that?
It's like a grey.
That is just so beautiful, isn't it?
I love the ones that you can turn around as well. Do you know what I mean? Because it just makes it like more versatile.
So beautiful.
The cushions are just so beautiful here.
We've had them for years.
Yeah. This is really firm.
That is so nice. It's very big.
It's very us, isn't it? It's like everything we own.
But where we've got the height now in the ceilings,
needs to be even taller.
Things need to be big.
I really want this book, but Will won't let me get it now.
When we was in Dubai, I really enjoyed these outfits, this dress, this way of wearing. Oh dear, I think we just bought a sofa. We could buy this one today that is on the shop floor. She said it's literally just come in, it's brand new, like hardly anyone sat on it. And we was like, oh yeah, let's do that. I've just realised, just before we was about to do it, the chaise?
Yeah.
The chaise is on the wrong side. So that was so close to being incorrect. That's a very expensive mistake.
So now that we're going to order and not take the one from the shop floor, we're looking at the samples.
And we really like this one.
Yeah, we just think that really to match the straw that's going to grow in the field outside. Straw? Is it even straw?
The crop.
I think you're right. I think that slightly lighter one.
I think that one.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, I like that.
Beautiful. It's like a white sofa, isn't it? Almost.
Yeah.
Also, I was saying just a moment ago about all of those books that have the destinations on them. I love the idea of buying the ones of places that we've been. So the Dubai one, and then I think there's a Greek island one. It's one of those impulsive purchases that you really don't need to make, but I'm definitely going to throw that in the basket today. Will's just going to have to agree to it. Is that alright, Guy?
Guys, I just love this trolley. With all these different samples and all these different names. And it's got that type of fabric, the name of it. And then if you pull it out, it's got all the different colours. I love this. I'm in my element. And the one we've gone for is washable, eco-friendly, spicy. And it's that top colour. So guys, we just locked in our new sofa, which is always so exciting when anyone buys a new house and they go sofa shopping.
Yeah, sofa's a big one, right?
Sofa's a big one. It's one of the most expensive things, so it's good to get it out of the way and done with first.
Yeah.
Now we don't need to do any like structural things to the house, things like changing bathrooms and stuff. So that probably was our biggest expense.
Yeah.
Apart from the dressing room, later video. So you might notice from the title of this video, we have cancelled our interior designer.
Which we hadn't spoken about yet. We
Right,
had
guys.
it booked for the last few months, haven't we?
Yeah, it was so exciting. When we knew we was getting the house, we was like, it's a much bigger space, don't know what to do with it. We need some help, we need some guidance, because in the old house, we just felt like we just kept buying new things. And also, we learned a lot from that house. We decorated our living room. Well, when I moved in, guys, you'll know, Charlie had the house before me. And when I moved in, and that was part of your journey as well.
Yeah.
All the furniture was like dark in the living room, and it was a really dark room anyway, which is why we lightened it all up. But even looking back now, there is things that we would change from that. We're just learning as we're going. So that's why we thought it'd be a great idea, get an interior designer to come in and do it for us. Now, recently, I say recently, it was always a concern of mine, wasn't it?
I think the concern has grown as time has gone on.
Yeah. So recently, I've said to Charlie, I don't know if I want this interior design service. I don't know if I want it, because looking around our home now, I remember where we was when we went and bought that sofa. I remember where we was.
Our old home, you
Yeah,
mean?
our old home, sorry. I remember where we was when we bought the unit in the living room. I remember where we was when we picked the lights. I'm a very sentimental person, and all of that means so much to me. That was our journey, that they were memories that I had. And I had this vision in my head that I'd be sitting in this absolutely stunning living room, feeling like I'm sitting in someone else's home, in a showroom. Something that I didn't go out and get myself. Now, these interior designers, especially the ones that we chose, are absolutely incredible. They'll give you like 3D models, 3D render.
Yeah, all the samples.
Yeah, like an electronic 3D render of what your room will look like. And we've seen from some of their previous projects, the 3D render looks almost identical to their final, the result.
Yeah, and they also come and dress it all for you as well. We loved. I particularly really brought into that all of what we've just said, and I'm a lot less sentimental, so I really wasn't bothered.
We actually went and spoke to them today,
which is why we haven't mentioned it at the beginning of this video, because we hadn't had the conversation yet.
Sorry, there's a bloke down here being an idiot. He went through a red light and got stuck. Naughty boy. So yeah, we went and spoke to them today, and they were so nice about it, like really welcoming and, you know, understanding, and wished us well on our journey.
Yeah, they reassured us as well that it would be collaborative, and that, you know, it's not going to feel like a show home to a degree. It will feel like it was a collaborative effort, which we reassured them. We knew that, but we wouldn't get that experience and those memories that Will was talking about. And when you explained that, she was just like, yeah, you know.
Boy, I think as an interior designer who has a love and passion for interiors, I think they'd understand like the emotional attachment that I have.
It's a pretty good reason to cancel, isn't it? To say, I'm emotionally attached to this process.
Yeah. And we booked the interior designer.
Doubt, that you'll be amazing. Like, what we'll get, the product is not what I'm doubting.
Oh yeah, I said to her, I do not doubt you or your team. Like, obviously I've looked at your projects. I just think I'll miss it. I'll feel like I'm sitting in a showroom. I didn't go out and pick any of this, or go out and find it. Like, someone did it all for me. It's just not something that I was overly keen on from the start. Charlie was really over keen on it, and I've said before in these vlogs,
I'm a bit of a wham bam done, thank you ma'am kind of person.
I joke about Charlie being a princess. Ooh.
Look at that light, that's better.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Ah!
Move out the way, please. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I joke about Charlie being a princess on this channel.
I'm always doing this in these videos. I'm always like, my legs like, ah!
But I'm very, like, if Charlie's happy, I'm happy for us to do whatever, because his happiness means a lot to me. And Charlie like feels that way about me, but he knows that I get such I get such a sense of happiness out of him being happy. So I was happy to go along with it, but I just think in recent weeks, I've just thought this really isn't what I want.
I think you have amped up that standpoint a little bit.
And we booked the interior designers for the living room and the bedroom. 2 rooms we have such a clear vision for, so I don't know why we was asking for help. I think we both got a little bit excited to begin with, because I was excited about it.
Guilty.
I just want to put our stamp on it, you know?
Do you know what?
And people's comments on the exchange vlog were all like, I can't wait to see what you do with it. I can't wait to see how you style it.
And we were thinking, we're not.
I'm not styling it. Yeah, I'm not doing it. And all of that reminded me that I want to do this.
It really is a first world problem, isn't it? I mean, you know, I hope this comes across in the right way. We're sat here saying we cancelled our interior designer because we want to do it ourselves. You know, having an interior designer was such a luxurious, such a privileged thing to do. I'm so grateful that we're even in a position to consider doing that, and it's an option. But I feel very humbled by you and us in that actually maybe it wasn't 100% the right thing to do, but we have learnt along the way from booking to now. I'm really grateful for
learn a lot.
That little journey we went on. Thanks for listening to that little segment of the vlog, but we are now on our way to look at televisions because the Wi-Fi man came this morning and we are now connected.
We've got internet.
We're no longer piggybacking off of
our neighbour
Donna's Wi-Fi. Donna, thank you so much.
She's honestly, she's so lovely. As soon as we moved in, we met her and she was like, have you got internet? It was like, no, it's in a few weeks, so we'll just make do. And I was joking that we have to sit by the back door, literally phone dead still, leaning against the back door.
Yeah, you can't stand up, you have to be on the floor.
No, God, don't stand up.
You've got to be on the floor.
And she was like, "Oh, just take my Wi-Fi. It doesn't cost me any more money."
Our television in the living room is actually the oldest television I've ever had. I've had that television for about 9 years. It's slow and it's crap.
Did you buy it when you moved into the house?
I bought it when I moved into the house, yeah.
How long ago was that? 8 years?
8 years, yeah, I had it just before that.
Yeah.
That's why I put it to 9. Rounded it up a little bit, you know, make it sound a bit more dramatic.
I've had it for 20 years.
Just to remind you all how authentic we are. So, yeah, we're going to go and have a little look at televisions. I'm very interested in OLED. My friend Nat tells me that that's the one to have. Nat, hi, babes. You'll be the one putting it up, if not my dad. Whoever gets there first, because you're both so good to me. And Dad, hi Dad. Anyway, Will kindly treated me to a Starbucks, so that's going to be coming out very shortly. So let's hope we get to a toilet.
We all know what happens when Charlie has a Starbucks. He got back in the car and I went, "What'd you get?" "Iced coffee." "Why?"
I don't think Curry's has a toilet. So yeah, let's head to look at some televisions and see what we find. I think we're gonna
See what we learn.
I think we're going to go 75 inch, bigger the better, you know.
Every inch matters, boy.
It does.
Jesus, that's a cinema, isn't it?
Who's this handsome guy on the television?
Charlie told me that this time here is Christmas.
So guys, I think we're going to go for this one. It's a Samsung 77-inch OLED, which is this one here. Today's turning into a very expensive day.
I mean, it's going to put on a special screen for you, so you can show the people.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I haven't Googled, so please feel free.
I can't believe how crisp it is. It's amazing. I asked Owen a second ago, the shop assistant, he actually works for Samsung, why the televisions are always so crisp in television stores, like all of them, even the lower price televisions are just such good quality. And he explained that the footage that you watch is edited specifically to showcase the best that the televisions can do, which is why it all looks so good. So when we switched over to our YouTube channel a second ago, it was still great quality, but you could see that it wasn't quite what everything is that you see on the screens in store. So yeah, really interesting. Fun fact of the day. So I think we're going to get this television ordered because they don't keep it in stock. You have to order it.
Guys, I'm terrible in them sort of situations in shops because I'm so focused.
Oh fuck!
No!
Oh my god, no, it's fine.
Oh my god!
Oh fuck! Continue.
Are you sure you didn't spill any? I've got coffee on my finger.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Chaos. Yeah, guys, in that situation, when we're in shops looking, Charlie's quite good at it. He'll get the camera out and talk, but I'm so focused on what we're doing. But I take the camera in with full intention, like, oh, we'll take you guys along and stuff.
Oh,
but I'm just terrible. What was you gonna say?
We just love Owen.
Oh, guys, our sales assistant, Owen. So he was 18.
Which made me feel old.
Yeah, it made me
Thanks
feel
for
very
that,
old.
Owen.
You know, when you just see someone that's like really good at their job and they're young and they seem like they care. I think that's coming from like a manager and an owner of a business.
Yeah.
Like, I really focus on things like that. Like, you care about what you're doing, and I admire that. But Owen was just the best. He was so helpful.
So it turns out we could have had the television delivered tomorrow, which of course I was like, yes, let's do it. But tomorrow morning I actually have a client coming to the house, someone I'm really close to. You know who you are.
Oh, he's crossing the road with a lawnmower.
What a random thing to
Boy,
do.
honestly, you work in such a
Rural area.
rural village.
The television will be delivered next week, so as that we don't have to worry about what time we're in and out tomorrow, because
Yeah.
the delivery slot was all day, wasn't it?
Yeah. And what did we get? An OLED.
We got a Samsung OLED
77
inch.
That's all I've got to say about it, really.
Yeah, basically. I mean, there's lots
Black telly.
There's lots of model variations. Someone's in my spot. Oh, it's Sonata. Oh, we can go and see Sonata.
How cleaner.
Sonata, you're the best. Sonata watches our videos too. All the people we're mentioning today. Owen, you're actually
Excellent.
one of them. Oh, look at that light. Good afternoon, everyone. It is the next day. Bit of a turn for the books last night. Referring back to the image we showed you all yesterday of the AI render of our kind of vision for our living room, we done some research and tried to find those sort of pieces, didn't we? The wooden. Oh no, it isn't it. It's so confusing. This. Oh no, hang on. M40 Uxbridge, M40 to
Yeah.
Birmingham. No, it's the next. Look, I've done this so many
That is
times.
so sneaky.
So many times, and you figured it out. And you can correct it, but it takes about 20 minutes. So we started browsing for those kind of pieces. These are like the wooden pieces from that image. So like the coffee table, the side table, and also a dining table. I looked at a brand that is American, and they've just opened a store not long ago in the UK, and they had such an amazing selection.
No, this isn't just a store. It's like a manor house.
No, boy, I'm getting to that.
Oh,
I'm getting to that. So, Restoration Hardware in the UK, the location, I don't know how you pronounce it, but this is the location here in the UK.
What is it,
and
Banbury?
it's like a manor house, yeah, but I'm not going to say it because I'm going to embarrass myself. An Ahoy Park, something like that. I think it used to be a wedding venue. But anyway, it's a complete shopping experience. There's galleries where you can view their products, their furniture. There's places to eat, grounds, there's valet parking. So it's a real experience. So we actually did order last night those pieces, didn't we?
so we was looking at the living room. So we found one of their lines was
French contemporary.
And we loved the sideboard where the telly will go on top of, like on the wall, but you know, underneath the telly, and their coffee table that matched.
Which I can't believe we're doing it.
We were so concerned. I didn't want to have, like, you know, when so let's go 20 years back, like your parents would buy a bedroom suite. Like the bedsides would match, the wardrobes would match, the chest of drawers would match. That is just like my worst nightmare. So it is a risk we took because their reference photos had all of them products in one picture, like in a living room setting, and it looked amazing. So then we pushed ourselves a little bit further, and I was like, oh my god, they do the dining room table as well. So there we are, guys. Didn't want to buy a suite. We bought 3 bits of furniture from the same line, but the type of wood we want, which is sort of like a raw wood, a light oak, but not too yellow, not too white. It's very particular. It was really hard to match that vibe up with multiple different bits of furniture from different suppliers.
Unless we did things that were contrasting, which we don't want to do.
Which we don't want to do, because the things that are going to be contrasting will be things like the fabrics or like the accessories.
But we are going to have a rug. Here we are, going an hour and a half out of our way to experience Restoration Hardware UK.
We're 52 minutes away.
And they also do some false kind of plants that we're quite interested in, so we want to see those in person.
Oh my god, I'm so excited about that. I forgot about that.
That's sort of the point.
Yeah.
I might try and grab a sample of our wood because the curtain lady is coming soon, and we have a sample of our sofa fabric, so it'd just be nice to have that kind of mood board. Another thing about cancelling the interior designer that I was sad about was that kind of mood board that you get, so as that when you're purchasing items you can reference your kind of mood board and check that things match. So like when we go to buy cushions, we can take that mood board with us because it'll be small and be like, right, does that colour go or does it, and we are basically,
that's a really good idea.
Basically, I am an interior designer.
We're doing something I always advise people not to do when they get a new place.
We'll do it all quickly.
Do not furnish it straight away, live in it. Like, live in it and know what you want.
Yeah, I'd advise people to do that too, but I know what I want and I'm right. I am. Have you seen the render?
No, hang on. In our defence, we wanted the interior designer, so that was all booked. And then we obviously had the discussion yesterday that, like, do we really need it? And like, we got AI to situate items in our living room so we could see the layout and the feng shui of the space. So because of seeing that, I feel like when we've done it before,
we've done it blind.
We've done it blind. We've not, like, I've done it before you. I'm sure you've done it before me.
Yeah,
before we met.
I won't be doing it again.
To look at a reference photo, it's taught me so much, because that's what we was going to be paying a generous amount of money for.
Yeah.
Was a reference photo with bits of furniture in it, with colours and stuff. But the reference photo is something we can deviate from slightly in respect of colours and stuff. But it taught us the size of furniture, the height of furniture, like the colour of the furniture.
The gaps between things.
I'm clued up, and I think that the 3-piece furniture set will look amazing, because also the room is huge, so it will all be like separate.
Yeah. Oh guys, we'll see you there.
So we have been here at Restoration Hardware for nearly 4 hours, and I cannot believe that something like this exists. A whole manor house furnished with a brand's furnishings and furniture, and you can just come and look around it for free. There is restaurants here, there is
Wine bar.
there's a bar, a juicery.
Yeah.
Today is just
Valet.
a valet. It's blown my mind.
And it's not a shop. Like, this is literally a gallery. They call it the gallery.
It's a showroom.
It's a showroom, and what an experience it's been. It's given us so much inspiration, which we already had, but seeing it makes the visualization of it so much more real. I'm so glad we came. It was definitely worth the trip, and if you love this style of furniture, definitely worth an afternoon. And if you get this weather and you're sat outside with a pizza,
our experience today has been like topped off by the good weather. Being able to, like Charlie just said, sit outside with a pizza in this weather is just so beautiful. And effectively we're at a home shop.
Yeah, it's incredible. And circling back to kind of the reason we came, we were able to see the wood sample. You can buy one if you want, but we don't need to take it home with us, even though I thought that would be nice. But we don't actually need it. We're happy with it. We like it. We've seen it in person.
You just really wanted to see the colour, didn't you?
Yeah, and we've taken a look at the different faux tree.
Faux tree. What did you call it? False tree.
FAOSE. The different faux trees they do here, and got an idea of the textures and the colours, which we're really happy with. So
and I think really you've chosen one.
We have, but the advisor recommended that we go home and measure the space a little bit more precisely. I actually measured from ceiling to floor, but the tree will be positioned out from the corner slightly, and where our ceiling goes up, that's going to change the pitch. So we're going to check that.
Yeah, our ceilings are vaulted, so that part of the ceiling where the tree might go will be higher. So we need to just be make sure we've got an accurate measurement of that height.
But for now, I think we're going to leave you guys here.
I mean, what a day!
What a
Actually,
day!
this has been being filmed for a couple of days. What did we do yesterday? Go to Latham's.
TV, sofa.
God, guys, it's been a very expensive weekend.
We need to go back to work. This is really the beginning of our videos that we plan to do many of.
How weird is that?
Yeah, this is probably the first video of many that's going to cover the decorating process, the furnishing process, the design process of our entire home. And though it is a new build, we do want to inject so much style into it and enhance the character that's already there. So if you guys
we are lucky.
like that,
the structure of our house and the architecture of it, it has got character.
It's interesting.
Without anything in it.
We're just gonna go with that and
we're gonna dress it.
Yeah, so if you guys want to come on that journey with us, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Please like our video if you enjoyed it, and we'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.